already, so let's open this. Interact with the console. Everything is opening up, but I just, for whatever reason, had to be going into that.
Good. The only access to Mindside now is via gravity control. From where you are, you should be able to access an airlock. You're going to have to take a spacewalk across the station exterior.
Spacewalk through the spaceships, space stations, like outside. That doesn't seem very safe, but if that's the only way we can get there, I guess that's what we gotta do. What is Todd? I think I know. It must have rules. Does it? We may not see the Nomena, but we surely know they are the cause of the thoughts. Maybe. Maybe. I don't really know about what would be the rules for thoughts exactly. What about you? What do you have in mind? Some of us have grown crazy. Everything there is thought. So they don't. There's just like thoughts, just random thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and nothing else, like no rules and stuff. No way to really communicate well with them or something. So, memory terminal. Emergency evacuation 2. This morning, the last senior crew member disengaged the lockdown on the high security labs and relocated us all here. The labs are well shielded and the doors are sealed tight. Everyone's hoping we've not been followed here by whatever it is that is killing us. So, there was really some big killing force here, some cook. Maybe it is the female human that we are kind of following, who also kind of sent us into there, even though she didn't think of doing it or didn't really want to be doing it. Is there anything up here? I guess not. No. Ouch. That gotta hurt. With the teleporting airlock, sample containment, metaphysics, Xeno research. Where do we want to go first? Is a question, but let's go to Xeno research.
This is where we developed the device in your hands. We looked at the way the Watchers communicate and built a delivery system for it. To be frank with you, we didn't know what on earth it was at first. It turns out it swaps people's souls about.
Yeah. I wonder in how in which copy we have already been. How many we like our very first being, or our very first of us, has been left already to the other planet, but where exactly, or how many of these clones we already have had is a kind of a good question. So, need to interact. What's your purpose? It's just like hanging, kind of. Let's visit this place. It's hard to decide where to go first when there's so many places to go into. Memory. Swapper research interests. Discovering what the Swapper did was easy. Our new research priority is to work out how. I believe that it is synthesizing some part of the Watcher's telepathic communications. Somehow it is able to relocate raw consciousness while leaving the physical body intact. To understand the device and perhaps consciousness itself, we must understand the Watchers. Dr. Chalmers. And this is written by the person that is talking to us, the female. She said that she was Dr. Chalmers after all. Okay. And we cannot teleport ourselves through this. There's also a little bit of light in there. So is it just as simple as getting this into here, then going with the elevator? No, because there's still this light in here. That light moved a little bit up, though. I guess, yeah, there's the... Well, we should be able to get this into here, but we cannot indeed get into there right now. For sure. So, if we teleport to this guy now, we should be able to get one into here again, and maybe teleport into this. Yeah, and from here we can teleport into that guy. Because, well, at least when... Yeah, I was just thinking that this goes lower enough so that we can actually get into here. So relatively easy. Trigon orb acquired. Yeah, we were able to survive from that jump too. Okay, one place cleared. Plenty more to go though, I would say. Plenty more to go. Alright, what's up in here? So there's the orb that we need. Of course, these are again the red lights, so we cannot transport through them. There's the... Can this block any light? Kind of interested to know. Can this block light? Yes, it can. So it means that then there is no that sort of issue up there. Interesting. I didn't specifically expect that it would actually be able to do that, but it is indeed able to do so. So, well, I'm very sure that this guy cannot block anything. So, let's get at least the one person into here then, before thinking of okay, well, that didn't exactly work. This guy also jumped down. There's indeed the too big of obstacles there, so to speak, or those jumping places. We could also, of course, create immediately into there something if we wanted to. I don't think that's going to be specifically that successful. If we create right into this edge, it might be possible to work. Well, you can at least like let's just move into this guy nonetheless. Like, we could get a little bit forward, but not really enough to move this all the way there. So, that's a little bit problematic. How can I stop that from going and getting itself killed? Not sure how I'm supposed to try to do that. In all honesty, when I need to get this box now into there. It doesn't help even if I create a clone into there, because it doesn't block the light. And there's nothing that could block it from walking off from there. And I cannot teleport through the red light, as said previously. Let's see. A little bit again of this. What if we block this light? We could, of course, yes, indeed get this guy into here. But we kind of, we would have to teleport into here first. And, by blocking that light and teleport into there. And we would have to wait until our clones would get this box again from there into there. So basically I have to be the one to teleport into there. Not leave a clone up there, because there's no way I can get into there from down here, and either way one of these lights will be on. There's no way to block both of them. So okay. New plan is to be set in motion. Let's nonetheless, before I do anything else, create this. I don't need to teleport into it, but let's just create it. Okay. I accidentally dropped. I didn't mean to do that. I was really not meaning to do that, but oh well. Let's try this again, my plan. Okay. Approximately like that. Then I just want this one guy already to be in here, which will help. Then I'm just gonna be transporting into here, and into here, and into here. Then you will start moving it. You will drop, which is just good, because I need more clones to get myself transported all the time in here while you make your way slowly but surely into there. In reality, it might be quicker if I just simply would make him jump over the box and actually grab it and try it that way. Get it there. I don't know, is it in any way quicker or not though, but it might be. But this is definitely the way to try to do it, nonetheless. Okay, well, another one. And that one will always be falling to its death anyway, so this will just take a little bit of a time and patience to be doing this all the time. But now it is done and we can get the orb. Trigon orb acquired.
The problem has always been, no matter how far you dig down into the human brain, you'll never identify something that is consciousness. But the Swapper has taught us that the mind is some fundamental part of the universe which is not physical, and which we can now control.
You really think that you can control it? Consciousness, yes, you cannot. I'm pretty sure that it will never be just something that you can point into one point over brains and identify it being in that point. Because, well, there's a lot of, what is the name? I suddenly just completely forgot what the name for the brain, like, cells, yeah. There's so many brain cells. I could have just walked down there. Loads of brain cells. And, I don't think that only a few brain cells could be making up consciousness. I think it's something that is made up by loads of them. And as such, I don't think it can be just by one. At least human consciousness, well, it's not tied into physical form, but at least the physical form kind of, well, keep us sane. Or if you think about those tests where someone is without any physical, like, connection, you can't feel anything or something like that, you can start to be going a little bit crazy because there's no connection. In a way, you could think that these rocks are a little bit the same because they don't have connection to the social teams or something like that, to the other rocks, like that one guy was floating around there all alone when they've been in a social context. So even if consciousness is something that individual would have, nonetheless it is, or sanity and such are tied into other things as well. But yeah, well, I suppose that's enough of my ramblings of psychological stuff, so let's see about what this rock has to say. How long has it been like this and not like the Great Chain before? I really feel for you. I really feel for you. I wouldn't want that chain to be broken if I could help it. So what's the idea here? Blue light does not allow us to create. And we cannot get ourselves into here, but we can get a clone into here nonetheless. But still we cannot be creating. We can transport into there though. But that's... I need that. I need that thing out of there. Come on. Upsy daisy. I need this thing from here. I don't know. Can I block the blue light? Yes, I can. Well, that makes everything way easier. But of course it's not blocking that now, so as sus. Yeah. Well, then I have to first of all get into this guy, I guess. Then into... I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, that is nonetheless something that I have to have there, of course. Just come into me, clone. From my former self. So, yeah. Maybe I just have to do things very quickly. Like when it starts to block that and then... I cannot do things quickly enough. Yeah, no way to do things quickly enough. I wonder what I would need to then do. Or should I... But it doesn't help. Well... Did it keep that actually blocked if I... That red light blocked if I had this in here? Did it? Kind of have to test it out now. Yeah, it blocked it enough. So that I could try to do something into... like getting into there, but I first have to at least get... Come on. But first I have to at least get this blue light covered up. Now you're trapping it for a longer period. Like previously when I only pressed once E, it didn't crap it for a long period. Now it crapped it so that it didn't let it go immediately, which kind of felt... That's the way I would have thought that it would have worked previously, but it didn't. So I guess I kind of should have already in here this guy also. Then I don't have to be worrying about that. But I cannot of course get there because of that. But now it would be all the way there. I can get into here nonetheless, so the problem is that that guy is there still. So how do I get him out of the way? It's kind of a good question. Don't know the answer yet, because if this guy drops... okay. I cannot. Yeah, that doesn't work well enough. It's very close, like the idea overall, but it doesn't quite work. I would have to get this first into here too, so how am I supposed to do that exactly? And I do have to have the blue light off so that I can create that into there. So, well, I shouldn't actually... I don't need to have that guy there at this point, do I? No, I don't. So why did I do it into there? I can do it after this. After getting the box into here, so... That's a way smarter solution. I can transport into here, I can get this guy into here, and then I can get into this guy. Yes, good. Lovely. I'm sure you were there somewhere. That took a little bit of a longer time to work out, but of course I somehow thought that I had to hand it already there, but why would I need it? No reason at all. Yes, I don't know. Okay, those areas should be, so to speak, cleared. So... I visited all of these places. I guess I got all of these too. I'm not 100% sure if I got what was here, but I think so. Guess I'll just check quickly. Yeah, I did. So then I can just... Well, if I wouldn't fail, I could just start heading back.